What's going on? I'm Tyler Sabino, and I'm your host of the first episode of Tech to Be Nice. In the talks of like a versus, right? There's this whole, and I'm sure you've been seeing it like that, like tech beef, right? Which is fucking hilarious, right? It's the funniest beef ever because they're like it's like smart beef. So with Elon and Zuck right now, right? About they not only do they want to actually physically fight against each other, which is gonna be weird, but like just their companies, right? From Twitter and Threads, right? From Oculus to the headset. For you, like, if it's just a versus between Zuck and Elon in terms of their companies, right? So with Elon, you have Tesla, SpaceX, and Twitter. And then with Zuck, you have Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. Who are you taking in that versus?
That's a hard one, because both of them have such important parts right now.
Right.
We use, or we're either consciously using them or subconsciously, like their tech is evolving around us. I just feel that Elon.
Actually, who do you think's gonna win in the fight? Yeah, let's do the physical first.
Zuckerberg's killing. Like, that boy is really training. I don't know what it is about billionaires and going and getting in shit. Like, he really is on his.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe he saw a Mid-Journey thing I made or whatever.
Right.
He's really like redefined himself. He really.
Now he's like training with the UFC fighters and all of that.
With, the homeboy. The dude who's like super into anime. Why is his name escaping me right now?
I forgot his nickname too. It's just, I know what you're talking about. We'll pull up the graphic.
Like, he's really getting co-signed. Like,
right.
To really do this.
Right.
And it's not just because they want to get the verified mark. They're like, yo, Mark really.
Right. Really does this.
I don't know nothing. I ain't seen Elon ever be. He's just a big dude.
But Elon just looks like also with the Neuralink and all of that, like he might be able to like really do, you know what I mean?
I feel like Mark will just hit like an EMP in the room and be like, nah, it has to be man to man or something. I will give it to the physicality. I think Mark Zuckerberg's really training. Right. He really cares about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. He probably is going to have the upper hand.
Right.
On the tech side though, I feel like Elon's so erratic.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Right.
Erratic.
Right.
So I would have to give it to Mark again.
No, yeah, I think, who knows if it's gonna happen, who knows if it's like a publicity stunt. I know that right now, what really like enhanced it was Mark coming out with Threads, right? And I don't know if you played around with Threads and Twitter, but if you have you played around with Threads? Yeah. So what do you prefer and what do you think is like the key differences between Threads and Twitter? First of all, there's no black Threads yet, right? There's a black Twitter.
That was literally one of the first 5 things I even posted on Threads. I was like, where's our black Threads?
Right.
The hard thing for me is honestly, I had walked away from Twitter like 8-9 years ago. Mm-hmm. I got over the idea of having to see people's opinions like that. Right. It's like, that's why I care for more like visual-based platforms, but they're almost identical. Mm-hmm. I think I kind of like the fact though that, you know, you can obviously seamlessly put your thread to your Instagram, and they made it a bit more stylized. I think everybody was attracted to that because you can make your own meme relatively super fast. Yeah. That was cool, but I don't really care about people's thoughts in 180 characters. Like, doesn't really do anything for me. So I got followers, talked to some people, saw some replies, and I was like,
Yeah, and I saw it was like also a way for people who like kind of missed that Twitter wave to now like have Threads, but
it had some renewed energy around it. But I already saw it on.
It did. Right, and that's the thing. It's like the Times is like it's what's next, right? It's the Apple headset, it's Threads, it's the Oculus, and it's like, how do you stay ahead of it? How do you stay relevant in that? And I think basically on what you're doing is you're creating dope shit. Like if you create dope shit and actually put time into it, like you said, when you use Mid-Journey, you didn't just focus on that. You also went into Photoshop and enhanced and things like that. So it's like you create dope shit, it's gonna last long, right? And I think with everything moving on with tech and with Zuck, they're forward thinkers and they're trying. They're throwing shit against a wall and they're seeing what sticks. And the things that stick, they're putting more into it. So with you, I really do like, anytime I have an idea or I'm like, yo, like, I go to you for it, 'cause I'm like, Dunny's a forward thinker. Like, you know, who would have thought of Drake as Thor and things like that? So, you know, I appreciate you for that. Okay, so this is gonna be rapid fire. You have to answer these in like 2 seconds, right? It's gonna be our tech version of verses, right? Okay. Snapchat or Vine?
Neither.
You gotta, I mean, we don't have it. This isn't Drink Champs. We don't have a drink here, so we're not sipping, but like, you have to pick one.
Okay. Snapchat.
Got you. Cash App or Venmo?
Ooh, Cash App.
Wait, let's see. LimeWire or BearShare?
Oh, LimeWire with all the viruses.
All the viruses. Apple or Spotify?
Spotify. Even though I use
Interesting. Why? Because of the playlist?
the playlist, I just kind of like how I find artists easier for some reason with Spotify versus Apple.
Got you. And it's better for like under, like not mainstream.
I do hear the difference in my speakers.
Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram.
Right, Facebook, yeah, it's out there. Jeff Bezos or Steve Jobs?
I gotta go with Steve Jobs for the style alone.
Right.
Yeah, I have to.